Hello everyone, Nicole Roberts-Jones here, super excited to be on the road while I greet you for this month's video blog. So today we're going to talk about the topic, it's time to get your big girl pants. So what's that about? It's about courage. See, when I think of Esther, I think of a woman that had great courage. What other woman would say, "For if I perish, I perish"? See, Esther was against a huge possibility. She could either stand in the gap for her people and possibly save them, or she could stand in the gap for her people and possibly die. That took great courage for her to stand in that place. So my question to you is, what is that thing that you know, that you must do, that you should do, that just scares you? So when I think about that question for myself, to be honest with you, becoming a speaker absolutely scared me, and sometimes it still does. See, believe it or not, I'm actually shy. Nobody believes me when I say that. And 20 years ago, when I started this work, I never intended to be in front of an audience. See, when I started working with women, I always had one of my women go before me. And what I mean by that is I started my program in a church, and at that church, I was working with teenage girls. So anytime I had to make an announcement, or anytime I needed to make sure that people in our church knew about something we were doing, I actually worked with one of my girls and I had her do the announcement. See, this was big because our church was 18,000 people, right? So I never had to have the courage. I just trained someone else to do it, or our pastor did it. Well, I remember one particular Sunday that pastor said to me, I want you to just bring me the announcement in the pulpit. I thought that was a little weird, because typically, anytime we wanted him to do an announcement, we had to submit them on Tuesday prior to Sunday. So on that Sunday, I went in the pulpit and I took pastor the announcement. And you know what happened? He said, "I want you to do it," and pushed me in front of the mic. So as I stuttered and looked around at all the people in my church, I did it. Shaking, fearful, I did it. So after church, when I asked Pastor, "Why did you do that?" He said, "Because it's time." So you've been hiding in the background, and God is calling you to come up, to save more people, to touch more lives. And so had I not in that moment had the courage to say yes, and every day I still, knees knocking, teeth chattering, have to say yes to this call, then I would never be able to do this work. I would never be able to touch people the way that I have. And I have to tell you that the work that I do, really, I share a message of hope and possibility that I learned from my own life. And I couldn't even express words. I couldn't even find a word, which is why I'm stuttering, to tell you what doing this work has meant to my life. It has fundamentally changed my life. I absolutely love what I do, but it started with me having the courage to say yes. So what's that thing that you need to say yes to? What's that thing that scares you, that you know you're meant to do, that you want it, that you desire it, that you dream about it, but it's scary? So this blog is a call for you to put your big girl pants on and to push yourself into possibility, to push yourself into purpose, to push yourself into the person that you were meant to be. I look forward to hearing from you this month about what's that thing that you need to have the courage around. What's that thing that I know that you can do, that you must do, that you will do? I look forward to hearing about you and your courage throughout this month. Have a good day. Bye-bye.